There's no reason to shout. There's no reason to defend yourself. Have you noticed what people do when you whisper? They lean in to hear you. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Maya Angelou. Silence is power. It's grace, it's mystery, it's elegance. Let gossipers talk. Your action is the response. They're not your equal. She who knows her strength has nothing to prove. She doesn't try to explain, to justify, to excuse when others' mind is made up. They've decided that they are not going to listen to you, so it's a waste of time. But it's not your doing, it's God's doing. Illnesses, shattered dreams, deaths, disappointments, hospitalizations. You, on the other hand, you're good. Strength sometimes doesn't shout, it sits and it waits. When you shout, you're asking to be seen, but God lifts you to a place where they cannot reach you. Silence brings attention. It brings attention to you, to your value, not to your voice. The lion knows who he is. He is the king, whether if he growls or not. Silence can teach a fool that you are not one of them. Why be right in front of man and be wrong in front of God? The eagle faces the wind. It resists her. She doesn't fight it. She uses it. She rises because of it. What pushes against you can also lift you. Be that eagle. My friends, healing is about realizing you don't need somebody else's apology. You don't need them to be sorry about what they did or said to you. That's what healing is about. Healing is about not needing anything but yourself. Taking your power back, cutting those emotional chains that tie you to that person or that group of people. It's about realizing that the person who hurt you is just someone that used to be your friend, that perhaps truthfully was probably hurt by someone else, but that is not your fault. And you cannot carry that burden. I tell you, my friends, success is the only language they speak. When you succeed, I assure you they will be looking because they are enjoying your pain and your suffering. And you keep re injuring yourself every time you keep thinking about the past, what happened, what could have happened, what you could have said, how it could have gone a different way, but it didn't. And this is part of the poison. Part of the poison is just infecting you time and over again. But you do not need that apology. So stop waiting for it. My friends, your success, your trophy, your accolades, your silence is your redemption. Success really does speak louder than words. So it's time for you to free yourself of those emotional baggage. Think of this. Flamingos, they feed and flourish in hostile environments, in alkaline lakes. These are waters unfit for most life, yet their beauty is born of balance. Be like a flamingo. You too can still be graceful in places others find unlivable. The snake sheds its own skin in the dirt. It scrapes, coils, twists. It's exposed, it's soft, it's vulnerable. But when it's done, it's reborn. Growth means outgrowing even your own armor. Starve your pain. Don't feed it. It will free you. The bee halts in the storm. Rain lashes, winds scream, but she waits. She rests in the hive. And when the sky clears, she dances again. Be that bee. Rest is not weakness, it's wisdom. Silence is a strategy. And so is forgiveness. Forgiveness leads to clarity. Some may apologize only to loop you back into the old situation where they were controlling you and they had a hold of you, only to do it again, to repeat the pain cycle again. But you must remember that pain is only a visitor. It's a test, a lesson, and experience that must be starved. Pain is not your entire experience. Pain is something that you can end. Use it as fuel to go higher, to take back your power. Take, for example, a scar, maybe on your hand. It started out as a deep gash, perhaps, and then eventually it was just a scratch, and then a light scar, and then eventually it was gone, erased. You could barely see it. That's what pain is. It's up to you. You can make it disappear. When pain controls you, you're not in control. Take Debbie. Debbie had a difficult childhood, and she spent her whole life ruminating, remembering, and wishing she could get back at the people who hurt her, who changed her path. But I'm here to tell you that only you can change your path. You were made for bigger things, for better things, but it's up to you to release it, to move on, and be the wonderful person that you are and achieve each one of your goals. And that is your mission. Your worth is defined by how you value yourself. You are enough. Repeat it. You are enough. You are enough. I know someone that was betrayed by a group of friends, and she, unlike most of us perhaps, did not block them from her social media. Instead, she wanted them sitting front and center when she succeeded. And succeeded she did. And some of them came back to her, congratulating her and telling her how they always believed in her. So believe in yourself. Think of the turtle. The seaweed tangles, but the sea turtle glides right through it. Slow, ancient, unbothered. It doesn't have to fight the seaweed. It lets it drift away. Some obstacles don't need to be conquered, just outlasted. There will be times when you need to speak up. Yes, of course. But just remember, silence is power. Silence keeps them guessing. What are you thinking? What are you planning? What's her next move? Proverbs 17 to 28 states, even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise. When he closes his lips, he's considered prudent. This highlights the value placed on silence and the perception of wisdom associated with measured speech. But yes, you will speak. And when you speak, your voice will sound louder than anybody else's. Speak with actions. Go far, succeed. Don't waste time with people who don't deserve it.